enduring cancer treatments is a journey that can often feel isolating. One Iroquois County woman knows that all too well.
But she has family supporting her every step of the way, and she says that's what's helping get her through. ciLiving storyteller Ryan Burke met her and her family.
Absolutely. Well, Anita Schoolman-Runyon was first diagnosed with breast cancer back in 2013. And since then, she just recently finished her last round of chemo last week. Now, friends and family came out to show their support that throughout the process, they were there to help her. And more importantly, that she's never alone in her fight.
That's right. Final round, this fight's over. I'm telling you.
Chemotherapy. It's a chapter of most cancer patients' lives they'd like to put behind them. Anita Runyon Schoolman is no doubt among them.
I've had 17 chemos here, and each time that I had one, it doesn't get any easier, you know. You'd think you'd get used to it, but it's something you don't get used to.
But on this day, Anita's able to balance the all-too-familiar realities of needles, illness, and pain with hugs, smiles, and even selfies.
It's made all the difference in the world. They've kept me strong. They've held me up. They have always been there for me.
While her journey through breast cancer has had its ups and downs, the love and support of her family and friends has remained constant. So it's perhaps only fitting that on this, her last day of chemo, everyone showed up to show her their love.
I guess it started out with when I seen Kane paint his car, my nephew. Made me cry. And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to cancer. I'm going to my last chemo in that car. So, oh yeah, he said he'd bring me.
Over lunch with his aunt and the family, Kane says seeing Anita's reaction was worth the 4 hours of work.
When she saw it on Facebook, she texted me, like, probably immediately after she saw it, and she had tears of joy from seeing it.
Anita's best friend Vicki Klecker helped organize the lunch and waiting room gathering, which brought 3 generations together. For her, it was one last way to show Anita they have her back.
I think she knows that we love her dearly, and we've, supported her in her fight, and just to let everyone that has been touched by cancer know that a good support system, family and friends, is really beneficial.
After enduring a year and a half of surgeries, radiation, and chemo, Anita says getting this kind of support to bookend her treatment shows just how much she's loved.
I couldn't ask for a better family, friends, my husband, everybody just come together to help me fight this, and they've helped me be strong and get there.
Strength, something Anita's needed plenty of during this fight.
And all I can tell you to do is keep fighting, because you can win the battle if you fight hard enough.
A battle fought not just with Anita leading the charge, but with friends and family as warriors too, ready to help her win every step of the way. Now, I did speak with Anita yesterday after her treatment. She told me that while she was still feeling the effects of the chemotherapy a little bit, she was definitely in good spirits, knowing that this is the last time she'll have to go through this difficult process. Now, she also tells me she's very grateful not only to her friends and family, but to the staff at Riverview Medical, who she says has really seen her through this whole process. So definitely an inspiring story, and best of luck to you, Anita.
Absolutely.
Great car.
I know, wasn't
that? Pretty sweet.
It was amazing, and he said he painted it so that you can actually you can peel it off at the end.
Really?
But it stays on there for as long as you need it, so something different.
And she's so lucky to have that network and to have that family, and there are people out there who don't.
Absolutely.
And that's why we have groups like the American Cancer Society. We have Jill on pretty regularly here on the show, and when you need that kind of support, or you just want that helping hand, there is a network of cancer survivors and family members and friends of cancer survivors for that support.
Definitely knowing that there's always someone there for you definitely makes all the difference. Now, just a reminder to everyone, we found out about Anita's story thanks to you, our ciLiving viewers, who let us know about what was going on. So that's